At point guard, Drew Holiday. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, Derek White. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At forward, Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is Joe Mazzulla. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At guard, that's 6'1", number 2. At forward, at 6'4", number 3. At guard, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At center, at 7'8", number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the 4th member of our team, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for OG Anunoby.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The perimeter pair, White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the 4 slot. Well, Graham, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Holiday. McBride covers. Tatum against Hart. Tatum inside. Got it.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Now here's Holiday. White on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And Porzingis with the block. Brown scanning the floor. Here's the floater. And it's New York with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Here's Brown after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. They double team Tatum. Out to the right wing. Outside, Brown. From the arc. Drills it from deep.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
McBride passes to Bridges. Back to McBride. And here's Anunoby. There's the triple. On target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Holiday. He had 16 in the win against Phoenix. Tatum against Hart. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Now here's Bridges. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
White on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Outside White. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Screen by Bridges. McBride passes to Bridges. Towns a screen on White. Here's Bridges. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tatum. Outside Holiday. The three. The Knicks pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
McBride passes to Towns. From the baseline. Porzingis grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by Boston. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
At the line, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Good shot.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And the regular season is almost over, Doris. What are you honed in on tonight?
I think, Brian, whether we're talking about pre-All-Star break where things can get a little wonky or maybe the start of the season, to me, the best teams, regardless of the time of the year it is, they are focused on staying true to their habits and remaining competitively tough. Because I don't care if you're playing guys outside the rotation that are normal. Those guys have got to bring great effort. The standard should be met nightly regardless of the circumstance.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Knicks. Porzingis, high post. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's McBride. Hart passes to McBride. Bridges against Brown. Outside Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. Hart can't hit.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Tatum. Doesn't go that time. Hart with the defensive effort. Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Brown. McBride passes to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Brown. Here's Anunoby. Back to McBride. And stolen by Porzingis. Now Holiday. Taking a look at his numbers. Averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Tatum. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
McBride passes to Hart. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Porzingis.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And Holiday, here we go. And a missed layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Anunoby against White. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Fires high post. Hart can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
New York trailing. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as a player, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Make some noise and Bill Smith wants your living.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Outside Hart. To the inside. Robinson in the post. Working on Porzingis. Great D that time from Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Horford outside. It's stolen by Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good. Hart. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Achua's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for McBride. Both shots good from the strike. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Here's Payne. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Unloads from 13. The Knicks pull it in.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Hart passes to Payne. Here's the pick. The 3-ball. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Horford. From downtown. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Bridges. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Now, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Bridges against Brown. Shoots over Bridges. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 5.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Payne. Bridges against Brown. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Outside Hart. Clock at 4. Connects from downtown. He has 7.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. And Pritchard, here we go. Over Payne. Robinson with the block. Pass to Payne. Now Bridges. Horford covering. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Beauchamp comes in for Hart. That's good from Bridges. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And VA, he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Tatum, a screen on Payne. Offline with a 3. New York leading by 6. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8 points now. Payne, a screen on Tatum. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. Bridges has got 10 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Bridges. Horford can't hit. Here's Beauchamp. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So it's the Knicks now. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Tatum. Pritchard, clock at 6. The three from Craig. Nails it from 3. Craig's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Towns outside. Pass to Payne. Boston pulls it in. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Pritchard, no good. Knicks leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Achua, and the layup falls.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Knicks lead 28-22.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Tatum looking it over. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Tatum. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And he can't hit the second. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum passes to Hauser. Down low. Here's Pritchard. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Saturday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And for their matchup with the Suns, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
New York making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Left side Payne. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Right side Tatum. Outside Craig. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Craig. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Wright. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Hauser. And so Craig nails both of them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Payne, pass to Hart. Porzingis against Towns. Outside Achiuwa. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Payne. Holiday grabs the miss.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Craig. Outside Tatum. The three is up. Tatum drills the three.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Payne, pass to Towns. Now it's Hart. For three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Outside Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And, you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, or a heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here they are, fans. Put your hand, making a move nicely.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Drew Holiday.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Right side Payne. Back to Hart. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart passes to McBride. Takes the three. Boston with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
14 foul.
That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
30, Sam Hauser.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Achua up top. Towns outside. They get back on track. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Guys, that is what you call true physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Achua. Tatum like a freight train coming. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Achua. Pass to McBride. Outside Hart. Outside Achua. Payne with it. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. Payne's got 7 now in this quarter.
But like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot.
The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Inside.
No debate there. He got hammered.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Miles McBride at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Payne. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
That free throw misses.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And the second free throw is good. New York leading by 4. Outside McBride, pass to Towns. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. White against Anunoby. Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges down low. Defended by Brown. Bridges passes to Towns. And here's McBride. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. They double-team Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. The Celtics also with a sub. Cornette's checked in for Tatum.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Now here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. Here's Robinson. Oh! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Celtics trail by 3. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Here's White. He had 16 in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Here's Brown on the drive. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. Here's White. He's guarded by Bridges. Porzingis for 3. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Hart. Outside McBride to the paint. Robinson with it. Working on Cornette. McBride with it. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Robinson. A sensational block. And a look here at some of the most aggressive defenders at the small forward spot in the past month. OG Anunoby, second.
These are some of the league's most versatile defenders in this group. I mean, they can mirror ball handlers on the perimeter as well as contest shots in the paint.
You know, that's a defensive combination you're sort of always looking for in wing players. Strong on the ground, strong in the air. There is no safe ground when one of them is on patrol.
Now here's White. Yet to see a basket. Good! Another from 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. For 3, Bridges. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Boy, how about that quick 3 response by Mikal Bridges?
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Brown. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. McBride passes to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. It's Bridges on the wing. Robinson, a screen on White.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Second chance effort. White with the steal. Here's Holiday, and he gets that one. Holiday's got his second bucket on the night.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Back to McBride. Pass to Bridges. Now here's McBride. He's covered by Holiday. Anunoby can't get it to go. Boston's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
I tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
McBride passes to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on White. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Cornette. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside, Brown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Left side, Anunoby. Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Outside, Brown. Pulls up. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front. They lead by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at the Knicks, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't that, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Knicks leading by 3. They've got Miles McBride. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Towns, a screen on Brown. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. White with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by McBride.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Bridges with it. Towns a screen on White. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 17 points.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Now here's Hart, pounded by Tatum. Outside Anunoby. White against Bridges. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. From outside the arc, Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Leading by 5. Out to Bridges. White with a steal. Launches a 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Of course, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Brown, no good. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. McBride passes to Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Tatum. He's got 17. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Pass to Porzingis. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Pass break. New York. Here's McBride. It's deflected.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Tatum from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns is...
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
They set the screen. Hart from long range. Buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Oh, the response from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Outside Hart. Tatum brings a double team. Now Anunoby. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's White. He has 6. Crosses over. Yes! And the foul!
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Payne's checked in for Anunoby. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And with the pause here, let's take a look at some guys who have been on fire. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fifth, Jason Tatum.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Knicks leading by 4. Now Payne. He has 7. Pass to Bridges. Puts it up. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes it inside. Holiday from long range. Counted from distance. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
McBride passes to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Right side Holiday. Outside Tatum. To the inside. For the lead. Pass to Brown. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. It's Bridges on the wing. Defended by Brown. Payne, pass to McBride. Here's Hart. He's got 12.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That free throw, no good. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. So he can't get either to fall.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Outside Holiday. For the lead. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Hart. Out to Bridges to end the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yes, loud time on the court.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Brown for 3.
Wow. Since the break, he has struggled to get going. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Towns on a screen. And here's Payne outside. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. screen by Horford. Fires for three. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Looking to get back on track. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
60.
Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 20th rebound here tonight.
If they just continue to dominate the board.
Back to McBride. Another shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Tatum against Hart. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer, Holiday. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 10.
Holiday is a guy who visits his physique. He can put it on the deck and drive, but I love when he spaces the floor with his shooting.
Hart passes to Payne. Can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Boston.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. And Wright subbed in for McBride. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Drew Holiday. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Cornette sets a screen. Takes a three. Pritchard, no good. Knicks leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Payne. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 9.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Screen by Horford. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Bridges. Right outside. Up top, Robinson. Bridges passes to Payne. Screen by Robinson. From downtown. And Payne with the three. And the Knicks lead by 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pritchard gets it to go. Now here's Payne. 12 points for him. Outside Achua. Pass to Bridges. Achua with a screen. For three. Offensive board. Robinson on the wing. Bridges outside. Achua with a screen to the paint. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Well, you're running your offense through Mikal Bridges, and he is making it work right now.
Knicks lead 75-68.
Brown with it. He's got 6. This one for 3. That shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, up 7. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. New York leading by 5. Outside Payne. Achua with a screen. From the left block. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Knicks lead 77.
Boston shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Payne pass to Towns. And no good. Horford with some nice D.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And here's Payne outside. And Craig pulls it down. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pass to Hauser to take the lead. Right with the board. The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Kolek. Towns outside. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Kolek's shot is off. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. To the inside. Here's Horford to tie it up. And it's New York with a rebound. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Payne. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Tatum against Wright. On the wing, Tatum.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. And so Tatum nails both of them. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's McBride. Boston pulls it in. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Over Achua. Tatum can't hit. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Right, the pass to Payne. Outside Achua from behind the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston trailing. To tie it up. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Payton Pritchard.
And here's Payne. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. Cameron Payne. At the line, 2 shots.
That one's off. And he's good on the second.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Now Holiday. Drives to the hoop to take the lead. And it's good on the lay-in.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Outside McBride. The 3-ball. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 2. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
81.
Outside Tatum. Right against Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Tatum from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 37.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Outside Payne. Outside Achua. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter.
84.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Payne. Shot blocked. The dive for the ball, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Five to shoot. His first shot coming late. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wright's got his first points of the night.
Pitt works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Right side Holiday. Outside Tatum. The shot no good. Achua with some nice D. Outside McBride. Right, pass to Beauchamp. for three. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 7-point New York lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Beauchamp. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Wright. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Outside White. To end the run. White coming through.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Knicks leading by 5. Here's McBride. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Bridges outside. Anunoby a screen on White. Bridges down low. He's guarded by White. Oh, sweet move. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by McBride.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Hard against Tatum. Pass to Towns. The 3. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
White looking it over. On the wing, Tatum to tie it up. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 40 points.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Right side McBride. Now here's Anunoby. To win the cold spell. And the layup is good.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Outside Porzingis. Outside White. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. Pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Hart. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by White. White's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Towns against Porzingis. Double team on Towns. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 11. Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
on the first, and that gives him a lead.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Such a fantastic athlete. When OG Anunoby puts it on the deck, look out, folks.
Porzingis putting the size to work.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Outside McBride. Here's Towns. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis. Brown against Anunoby. Brown passes to White. Outside Holiday. That three's off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's hear it for all the answers.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Tatum against Hart. Fades away. Hart pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Towns, left side. Over Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Josh Hart. Falls for Tatum.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Porzingis against Towns. On the take. Oh, off target. Here's Bridges. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. There's a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game.